Your assignment in the action montage is to create an action montage. You're going to want to download at least 10 different videos. You're going to want to use one of these songs. It has to be at least a minute and a half. That's a minute 30 seconds. Have non-distracting transitions, include frequent cuts or actions on the beat, include text of some kind, and be tasteful. Here are some good examples of action montages. We have a sports one in volleyball. You can check out the video game one, Xbox. This is a great 90s one, probably my favorite of all of these. This was really great. And then the Star Wars one. So these are all great examples of an action montage, and you're going to submit on Google Classroom. Check out the other video on how to download YouTube. This is just how to use iMovie in editing. So we're going to go over to iMovie. We are going to create new movie. We're going to import our media. The media we're going to use, I have saved an action montage. I have downloaded these already. Here they are. You'll see the little circles go. This means that they are currently being imported. I'm going to try and use shots that are like, that don't have a lot of text on them. So this is a good shot here. We'll start with this. I'm going to click. I'm going to hit the I button, I, which is going to start for in. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to go a little bit over this way. I'm going to hit the O button, and I'm just going to drag this down. Now what that does is it means it's only going to put in this little section. It's not going to put in all this stuff. It's not going to put in all this stuff. And I can come back and add some more of that later. But for right now, we just have this. I just want one shot. So it looks like this. As you can see, this is actually two shots. Right here, there's a separate shot. And then it comes in here. So I'm actually going to start here. So I'm going to drag this over so that it actually starts there. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick in some music. Let's take the sound here and pull the sound all the way down. I don't want any of this so that it's completely silent. And then we're going to go get our music. So as you saw earlier on our site, on my site, you have this, right? You use an entire song from one of YouTube's free songs. So click here. And there's lots of free songs that YouTube has. I want a hip-hop song. Let's go hip-hop. I'm going to type that in. And let's see what we got. How about Bucket List? Will work just fine. It's a minute and 37 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and hit the download button. I can then click this button, Show in Finder. And I'm going to drag this over into here. So now I have it in my sound. I'm just going to drag this one down, I want the whole thing. It's a little loud. You can see how it's hitting the reds. It's kind of distorting, so I'm going to pull it down a little bit. So it's not, okay, just touching yellows is usually good. There we go. So now, so I don't need this beginning. I'm going to cut off the beginning of my song. You can do that by modify and split clip. And then I can take this and delete it. Move this over here. Now I can hear my beats. 1, 2, boom, 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 boom. So those would all be great places to cut if I wanted to. Looks like I have a lot of stuff to cover. So let's go ahead and go. You know, I want to cut it earlier. Right there, I'm going to cut. So I'm actually going to drag this down here. So we have. Now I can put in somebody else. So let's just find somebody different here. That looks pretty cool. Let's go I. Move over. O. And let's drag this in. So if I put that in here, I can then watch how it cuts. You can cut there, right on the line. So now we have. Actually, I want to cut there. I'll cut earlier. Crazy spin. We'll use that I. You can also hit E on your keyboard to put it at the end if you want to make it a little easier. I. If you hit L, you can just move forward like this faster. You can actually scrub through your thing with J, K, and L. So I go I here, I hit L, and then I hit O for out, and I hit E for end. Makes it a lot easier in the end. But as you can tell, we are cutting to a beat. So you can play with it a lot. You can do a lot of really crazy fun things with it. This is really, really simple. I kept it pretty even here. You can be as crazy or as wild as you want. Just make sure that it looks good in the end and that it fits. And you're going to want to probably go back and reuse clips too. Like just because I use this clip right here doesn't mean that I can't use that clip again later on down here, because there's a lot of great stuff to take. So it's yours to go ahead and make your video based on what you want. Good luck.